As a company, the Leathersellers takes a long view of things, and its stewardship of this amazing artwork here helps demonstrate this approach. This stained glass window was commissioned by Mr. F.J. Nettlefold, a past master of the company, in 1937 when he was master, and it was commissioned in memory of his father, Frederick Nettlefold, who was also previously a master leatherseller. This depicts King Henry VI, who granted the Leathersellers Company its Charter of Incorporation back in 1444. And you can see him holding the charter there in the central panel. Also above the main figure of Henry, you can see 3 shields. The royal coat of arms, then there's the arms of the City of London, and then on the right-hand side there's the arms of the Leathersellers Company. I have here a reproduction of Walker's original watercolour design for the stained glass window. Leonard Walker was a very well-known and prestigious watercolour and stained glass artist. As far as possible when producing this window, Walker used medieval glass-making techniques. For example, he stained the glass while it was still molten, and he produced lots of different pieces of glass of varying thicknesses and different sizes, and then layered them up in order to produce this vividly coloured design. This was highly unusual at the time. This window was installed in the company's 5th hall in 1937. However, then just a mere 2 years later, it was taken back out again in light of the threat of oncoming war. This was a very wise decision indeed, because the hall then burnt down in the Blitz as the result of a firebomb falling on the building next door. Now, after the war, in preparation for the opening of the company's new hall in 1960, this window was taken out of storage and it was painstakingly put back together again with the advice of Leonard Walker himself. And we have here his letters that he wrote to the company. Just over 30 years after the opening of the new hall, peace was sadly and very literally shattered when a large IRA bomb went off outside the Baltic Exchange, just behind St Helens Place. This bomb had a devastating effect. It blew out the central panel of this window. My colleague, Malcolm Mace, who was under butler at the time, remembers coming to the hall once it was safe to do so and sweeping up. He put aside the shattered remains of this window, and those pieces of glass were then used in the window's subsequent reconstruction. The reconstruction of the window was absolutely painstaking. Leonard Walker's original technique for producing the colour in this window involved actually mixing in the relevant chemicals directly into the molten glass rather than just painting the colour onto the glass. This presented several challenges for the reconstructors of this window, in particular the differing thicknesses of the glass and also the way that the glass was layered up. And we have here the report of the special conservators who restored the window. They say in this report that this reconstruction was probably one of the most complex jobs we have ever undertaken. The history of this window helps demonstrate how the Leathersellers have always been involved in and affected by major events in the history, both of London and of the nation. It also helps demonstrate the company's centuries-old support for artisanal skills.